centre of Australia is the red kangaroos territory. Twice as many kangaroos as people live in Australia. They are 50 million, spread all over the territory. They can only be found in this country. There's an overpopulation of these nocturnal animals, which often get run over by cars. Statistics speak of about 20,000 accidents a year throughout the country. Animal rights activists organise themselves to save the survivors of this daily slaughter. In Coober Pedy, when people find a wounded kangaroo, they bring it to Josephine.
G'day.
Josephine.
How are you?
Good.
Oh,
Here's
this is the little one.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we found him just outside this town as we were coming back. So yeah, Mum was on the side of the road. Mum's not doing well. She's not with us anymore. I checked the patch and we found this little fella. He looks alright, a bit distressed, but I'll let you have a
Hello,
good look,
beautiful.
eh? Yeah, look at him.
Oh, aren't you gorgeous? Yes, look at you. You're a little bit stressed, baby.
Yeah.
Of course you are. So she's a big red.
Oh, that's a red.
Yeah. See how she's got the longer ears
Yep.
and the longer nose.
And the colours come a bit later.
Yeah,
so-
the colours come later. Yeah, no, she looks as though she'll be fine.
All right, she's in good hand.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Thanks to
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
So come on, sweetie, we'll take you in and we'll get you all sorted out. Hey? Come on. Okay, let me check your tail. That feels good, no breaks in the tail. Legs feel good. Well, I get you a bottle. Okay. Became a wildlife carer when I found a joey in the middle of the highway in the middle of the night 15 years ago now. And that was the start of it all. I fell in love with a little fella. That's it. Very good. And so I wanted to raise him, so I ended up getting my licence and permits and doing the training, and people kept bringing them to me. So it just grew from there to being a kangaroo orphanage. You want to go in, babe? There you go. Oh, good girl. Maximum I've had has been 12 joeys at a time. Beautiful. You're looking at 3 hours of feeding. They're on 3 or 4 hourly feeding, depending on their size. If they're on 4 hourly feeding, that gives me 1 hour in between to wash bottles, make up more formula, run out to the laundry. Washing is a massive, big thing. A lot of people do think it sounds very romantic and fairy tale-like, etc., to be a wildlife carer, when in actual fact it's a lot of hard work. It's the same as having a new baby at home constantly. It's also a roller coaster of emotions. The baby kangaroos become orphans when their mothers are killed, some from hunting, but the majority of them is from roadkill, especially throughout the night. And so some of the joeys that come into us from there have horrendous injuries. You can see from his foot he's got a few nicks and grazes on them, and that's where his feet were sticking out of the pouch. What had happened was Mum was dead and there was an eagle, a wedge-tailed eagle, already trying to feed off Mum and the joey. Imagine how terrifying that would be. The kangaroo orphanage is like a triage centre. We cover a large area. Footprint is probably about the size of Germany. We can't possibly keep all the kangaroos, so we stabilise them, we get them so that they're feeding well, etc. They therefore have to go into sanctuaries and wildlife parks. Sophie. Come on, babe. Come on, Sophie. Shawnee. Minma. Give me kisses. Oh. Here we go. When I first opened the kangaroo orphanage, my intention was not to have any big kangaroos here, to ever keep any. It was just to help those that were coming in, to stabilise them and pass them on. Getting a bit spoiled. I have 4 big kangaroos here simply because when they were little, each one of them had a major problem, and I don't like passing a kangaroo on with a problem. I like to stabilise them, make sure everything's right. By the time these girls got over the injuries, they'd moulded together as a mob or a family unit, and to separate them would be extremely cruel. Okay. Oh, Minma, put your legs together. So if you want to take a few of these in your hand and just go up to the fence. We have 2 public feedings sessions daily. The first one is at 12 noon and the second one is at 5:30 p.m. And during that time, people come out here into the yard and I give a presentation on the kangaroos and a bit of information about them and answer questions, etc. We don't have a set entry fee. We do ask for a donation. The monies we raise, that actually pays for the special formula. A lot of people say, what colour are they going to be? We don't know till they start furring. How long are they going to live? We don't know. They're similar to humans. They all have a different lifespan. They all have a different coloured hair, and so you can't generalise. The big reds, their fur is so soft and fluffy, especially the chest fur. It's almost like mohair. They're just so beautiful. They're so affectionate as well. And the unconditional love they give you is just unbelievable. You look into their eyes and they're just so trusting and loving, and your heart just melts. They just look up at you with so much faith in you, and it's as though they know that you're going to care for them and look after them, and it just melts your heart. I'm a sucker for it.